low line drive kick. Hits at the 25. It bounces around to the 20. It's picked up by Grimes at the 15. He comes this way to the 20-yard line, and Edgar hits him and sticks him, and he's tackled inside the 20 at the 19-yard line as the Eagles go on defense, 1st and 10 as Tony Davis comes out with Mathis and Brown, the two setbacks behind him. Hands the ball off to Grimes around the left side. Grimes is hit by Greg Gregory and Eric Howell and Brian Newton. All make great defensive play, and he picks up on the play absolutely nothing, loses a yard. On 18-yard line, opening moments of the 3rd quarter. The Tigers leading the Eagles 6-0. Play action pass. Davis back to pass. Long pass left flat. It is caught across the way by number 82, Jason Oldham. And he gets enough for the first down. He floated that one over the hands of Ron Wade. And it will bring up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Mathis and Brown, the two running backs. Man in motion, Grimes near side. Pitch back goes to Mathis. Mathis cuts upfield, goes the other way, and finally tackled at the line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line. Great defensive play by the Eagles again, and it's 2nd down and 10. Started here at the 30-yard line, 2nd down and 10. Tony Davis, the excellent junior quarterback. Eagles shift on defense to the right side. Here's the handoff to Mathis, and he is stuck at the line of scrimmage, but he keeps going, and he pulls his way past the 35 to the 36. I thought he was stopped, but he kept turning those legs, and he gained 6 on the play. Left, 9:48 left, 3rd quarter. Tigers holding on to that 6-0 lead they've gotten since the first 2 minutes of the ball game. Here's the fake handoff. He goes back to pass. He's being rushed out of the pocket by Dart Moy, but he gets loose. He goes to the 30, the 35, and he's hit, and he keeps going and hit again. Out of bounds, and he does not get the first down. They're going to mark it at the 35-yard line. Great defense by the Eagles. And Cliff Petty, who had that knee surgery, it is 4th down, 6 yards to go. Martin gets a high snap from center, no rush. Here comes Moy. He gets a terrible punt off the side of his foot, and it goes out of bounds way back as the line of scrimmage was the 35, and they're going to mark it at the 47-yard line. A 12-yard punt, but you're now 12-yarder, and so in 4 punts, he's averaging only 27 yards a punt. OCS 1st and 10 at the 47. Graham gets greedy to first play, fires a pass left sideline. Oh, it's dropped again by Gary Chown. Good defensive play by Tony Davis. He had a hand in the face that time, JT. A tough catch, really, by Gary Chown. It's 2nd down and 10. Chad Howard to the right side along with Chowns. Twin receivers, right side. I formation behind the quarterback, Mike Graham. Goes straight back to pass. No rush at all. Now he's being rushed out of the pocket and dropped behind the line of scrimmage at the 42-yard line in Eagle territory. You cannot fault the offensive line that time. He had plenty of time, but Mike Graham simply had no receiver to throw it. It is 3rd down and 21 yards to go for the Eagles. Midway through the 3rd period, back to pass. Graham fires a long pass downfield. Chowns is open, and he catches the ball, and he steps out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A great catch by Gary Chowns, who redeems himself finally, and the Eagles get the first down. That could be the play. It is 1st down and 10, the ball at the Oak Grove 32. Eagles trail 6-0. Back to pass goes Graham. He's now being rushed out of the pocket, and a dive. He misses. He fires a pass. It's caught by Chowns, and he drops the ball. And he caught the ball. Oh, he came up with it, and oh my. I thought he dropped it, JT. He must have bobbled it. Deepest penetration of the evening for OCS. Back to pass goes Mike Graham. Here comes the blitz. Graham fires a pass. It's caught by Gordy at the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. The Eagles will go for the 2 extra points. Shannon Howell, the lone setback, and a mighty big play in this game. Mike Graham goes back to pass, fires a pass left flat. It is caught by Gordy. Was that a screen, really? Now defense got a hold of it. Here's the kick. Grimes takes it at the 25, the 30, and he scoots loose and he gets to the 32-yard line, and he battles his way to the 35. 10 for Oak Grove as they come out trailing for the first time 8-6. OCS and Oak Grove in a battle of giants here at Eagle Stadium. Back to pass goes Davis. He gets plenty of time, fires it over the middle. It is incomplete. Intended for Grimes, number 8, at the 45. It's 2nd and... Single setback as Robert Brown. Back to pass goes Davis. Sets up and fires a deep pass. It's going to be intercepted by Dennis Hill at the 40-yard line, and Hill is brought down, and he finally is brought down at the 39. He fumbles, and Oak Grove has recovered the football. Oh, my, what a terrible break for Ouachita Christian. Was a late whistle. He certainly could have been whistled down, but as it is, the fourth interception turns out to be a break for Oak Grove. 1st and 10 at the Eagle 42-yard line. Here's the quick pitch to 33 Mathis, who's stuck behind the line of scrimmage by Craig Gregory, number 21, as he makes the defensive stick that time. 2nd down and 12, 45-yard line. Back to pass goes Davis. He rolls to the right side. He can tuck it and run it. He has a wide open space. He does it. Penalty marker. He fumbles the football. And the Eagles dive for it. And let's see what they call. Davis tucked it and ran around right in. He fumbled the football at the end. It's recovered by Oak Grove. But the yellow flag Grove, that penalty cost him 17 yards because the quarterback picked up 7 on the play. Here is Grimes, gets loose around the right side of the 50. The 45-yard line, and Hill hits him and drags him out of bounds at the 43 of OCS, and he picks up 10 yards on the play. Quarter, OCS 8, Oak Grove 6, and a sterling game from OCS. Back to pass Davis on 3rd and 11. He rolls to the right side. He tucks the ball. He's going to run it. He gets past Petty, but a dive by Runway, who drives him out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A great play by Ron Wade, the cornerback. He'll bring up 4th down and says, why not? Tony Davis comes out. To the right side is Jason Oldham. Big play in this game. In comes Grimes, number 8. And now time is running with 5:35 left in the 3rd quarter. And a penalty marker on the flat play. It is delay of game called against Oak Grove, and you can see it coming. His last time was a 12-yard punt. A good snap from center this time. Line of scrimmage, the 42. He gets a booming high punt. Gordy calls a fair catch, and Gordy takes it safely, and they're going to mark it at the 12-yard line. So a 30-yard punt. It is 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Eagles back up deep in their own territory. Graham quick pitch, Gordy left side. Gordy gets a good block. He turns the corner. He cuts upfield and is hit at the 20. Spins off a tackler to the 25. He turns his legs to the 27-yard line. David Gordy showed 2nd and 3rd effort, and he gains a 1st down to the 27, a gain of 15. So the left side, Howard comes to the near side. 1st and 10, the ball at the 27. Back to pass goes Mike Graham. He has time. Now he fires the pass. It is caught by Chowns at the 35. Chowns gets loose and falls, and that whistle had already blown to the 38-yard line, and Chowns picks up a 1st down. He gains 11 yards on the play, and another. Well, Gary Chowns redeems himself from a poor first half, has an outstanding second half of play. It is 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Mike Graham goes back, spins, hands ball off to Gordy, who fumbles the football, and it is on the ground, and it is recovered by Oak Grove as David Gordy gives Oak Grove new life at the 41-yard line. 1-yard line timeout. OCS will take a break. Over 3 times. To the left side is Oldham. To the right side is Scott Martin. 1st down and 10, the ball at the Eagle. 41-yard line. Oak Grove owns the ball. Here's the handoff. 2nd man through goes Brown. He's stuck at the 40, but he battles his way to the 38-yard line. He gains 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Impressed. It's 2nd down and 4. The ball at the 38-yard line. Eagle territory. Here's the pitch back. Goes to Grimes. Gregory is wiped out. Here comes Dennis Hill, and Hill lowers his head and booms him to the turf at the 35-yard line. What a game we're seeing by Dennis Hill, number 15. Makes the chance on Grimes. It is 3rd down and 4. The ball at the Eagle 35-yard line. Oak Grove threatening. Back to pass. He's going to run the ball. Here goes Tony Davis. He sets up. Now he pumps once. He cuts inside. He gets the 1st down as Eric Howell hits him at the 30-yard line. And that play has worked all night. I think it's designed now, JT, because they're seeing their coaches every time he rolls to the right side. It's 1st and 10. The ball at the Eagle 30-yard line with 2:30 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Here's the straight dive play, and there he goes, Brown. He carries a tackler inside the 25. They're going to mark it at the 23-yard line, a gain of 7 on the play. He gets his average, and exactly left to play in the 3rd quarter. Speaking to you from Eagle Stadium on KMYQ, a great ball game, 8-6, OCS leading by 2 points. Back to pass Davis. No, he hands the ball off. Now he keeps the ball. He's way behind the line of scrimmage, and he has a wide open field to the 30. The 25. Hill misses the tackle, but not Matt Shepard as he brings him down. That was Shannon Howell, and a late hit is going to be called against OCS. And it's a personal foul penalty. Shannon Howell came across the field, made an excellent stop, but somebody hit him late, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal for Ouachita Christian.
Craig Gregory a little over anxious right there, and it's hard to pull up,
All right, that penalty called against OCS. Oak Grove, of course, has the football, and they're going to move the chains now. That is the 3rd 1st down in the second half by Oak Grove. and it's going to go from the 19-yard line, and, of course, half of that, JT, is going to be at the 9.5. The ball's at the 9-yard line, first and goal, Oak Grove with 1:40 left to play in the third quarter, as Oak Grove about to get back into the lead in this game. That just sets the stage for a fantastic fourth quarter. Well, this is exciting football, to say the least. Tony Davis now checking over with his coach on the sideline, see what he wants to call. And now we'll see the character of the Ouachita Christian defense. We said before the game, JT, first time all season that Shannon Howell, Matt Shepard, Cliff Petty, and Brian Newton have all played on that defensive line. It is first down and goal, the ball at the 9-yard line. Oak Grove threatening to break from the losing column. Here's Mathis up the middle. He gets good yardage inside the 5-yard line as Mathis gains 4 yards. It's second and goal from the 5-yard line. Mathis, that power runner, so far than goal. The ball at the 5-yard line. Oak Grove threatening. They trail 8-6 with 1:03 left to play in the third quarter. The quarterback, Tony Davis, here's Brown around the right side. Brown cuts inside. He's hit, and he's finally tackled at the 1-yard line. Eric Howell makes the stop. It'll bring up third and goal, and they're going to mark it at the 1-yard line. We'll see if the Eagle defense can rise to the occasion with left. It is third and goal. The ball at the 1-yard line. Davis looks back at his offensive backfield. He has Brown and Mathis behind him. Third down and goal. Here's a straight drive play. Mathis, who scores the touchdown. As the tailback, Jason Mathis, a sophomore, 185-pounder, scores his second touchdown. Hold us to the right side. Goes Brown. It is the try for 2 with 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to pass. Davis rolls to the left side, fires a pass in the end zone. It's caught for the 2 extra points. And with 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter, the score. Oak Grove through. We need a run back all the way. Oh, he's offside. Get the ball. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. OCS trailing 14-8 as Mike Graham leads out the troops with a split backfield behind him. Gordy dive play, lowers his head, gets to the 30-yard line. They get the 31 as Gordy picks up 6 over right tackle, and it's second. Let's grind it out a little bit. Pause it. Do it, do it. Gary Chown just makes a down and out catch at the 50, runs to the 46-yard line in the first play of the fourth quarter. Is a big first down and 10, the ball at the Oak Grove 46-yard line. Eagles dive play, Gordy left side. There he goes to the 40-yard line as David Gordy picks up 6 tough yards, make it 7. They mark the ball at the 40-yard line, second down and 3. Doing an outstanding job for Ouachita Christian tonight. It's second down and 3. The ball at the Oak Grove 40. 11:15 left to play in the game. It's 14-8, Howard in motion. Back to pass goes Mike Graham. Here comes the rush. He fires the pass. Grounds and drops the ball. Oh, my. Gary Chown's had 6 points written all over that play coming up. As to the left side goes Howard. To the right side, Gary Chown's. Split backfield behind the quarterback. Look for Gordy. Oak Grove jumps offside. Gordy gets the ball and finally is tackled by number 70. But that will be offsides against Oak Grove. To the right side, Chown. To the left, Howard. OCS owns the ball first and 10. At the Oak Grove 36-yard line, back to pass goes Mike Graham. He is deep in the pocket of screen play to Gordy. Gordy at the 40, 35-30, 25-20, and he's knocked out of bounds, and they're going to mark it at the 20-yard line. You wanted the screen play all night long, J.T. Thompson. He is storming back to get back into the lead in this game. The ball's at the Oak Grove 20-yard line. Graham back to pass. He's being rushed. Fires a pass left flat. It's incomplete off the hands of David Gordy, and it bring up second down and 10. To the 20-yard line. It is now first and 27 yards to go for the first down. So the Eagles almost forced to throw the ball. Graham goes back. Here comes the rush, and Graham gets loose, and he's going to tuck it and run, and he gets to the 40, and inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. As Mike Graham picks up 1 yard that time in the ball game. The holding penalty could turn out to be the big one in this game. I formation, David Gordy and Howe up front of Gordy. Back to pass goes Graham. He looks over the middle, fires the pass over the middle. It is incomplete. A diving try by Chad Howard, who had it between the numbers, is at the Oak Grove 36. They got to get to the 10-yard line, so look for the bomb here. Graham back to pass, fires a long pass. He's open. Chance has the ball and gets loose and dives close to the 10-yard line, and JT's awfully close yard line. OCS trying to get back the lead. Graham back to pass, fires a pass. It's caught by Chance for the touchdown! David Gordy is in the ballgame at the tailback position, and the two tight ends are Cliff Petty and Matt Shepard. So you have the power formation, and now Eric Howe slotted to the left side a little bit. The power I, Oak Grove jumps, no penalty. Here is Graham. Now the yellow flag. It's a pitch to Gordy. Gordy scores the 2 extra points. What a game. What a game. The kickoff is taken by Brown at the 25-30. Brown is finally hemmed up and dropped as he battles his way to the 37-yard line. First and 10, Oak Grove. What a drive by Ouachita Christian, JT. And what a play. 3rd and 20. Bobbled the ball, juggled it, got it, and scampered into the left corner. And the Eagles lead 16-14. The ball's at the 36-yard line. First and 10, Oak Grove. Here's Davis. Pitches the ball to Mathis around the right side, 35-40. He fumbles the ball. And it's recovered by Ouachita Christian. Don't score yet. Mike Graham at the 40-yard line, handoff. Gordy right side, powers inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. He gains 8 on the play. Here's Mike Graham coming out, 2nd down and 3. Split backfield, here's Gordy left side, who powers his way for the first down to the 30-yard line. 14. 8:32 left to play in this ball game as OCS driving for the district lead. Split backfield behind Mike Graham. Here's the power play. Gordy, Shannon Howell carries the ball inside the 30-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 29, and it's very close to the first down. That's their 10th first down of the second half. They only had 3 in the first half as they come out inspired in the second half of play. Quick pitch, Gordy right side. Gordy goes to the 30-yard line. Now he gets outside. He turns upfield, lowers the shoulder, and booms his way inside the 25 to the 22-yard line by David. 14 with 7:28 left to play in the ball game. What a great game from Eagle Stadium. Glad you're with us on KMYQ. And Graham calls a timeout, and we're going to hold it right here. Mike Graham didn't like what he sees. That's the 3rd. Downs to the left side. Howard split far to the right. Eagles moving right to left. 7:24 left in the game. 2nd down, less than a yard. Graham will throw the ball. He fires it over the middle. It's incomplete. Incomplete, almost intercepted by 20 left to play in the ball game. OCS now with all the meat up front, and Gordy the tailback. Here's Mike Graham barking out signals. He spins, hands the ball to Gordy right side, who gets the first down as he lowers the left shoulder and gets inside the 20-yard line. Mark it at the 6:17, and it's first and... They've had 3 fumbles and an interception. And, of course, on one of the turnovers that they inflicted upon Oak Grove, Dennis Hill intercepted to turn the ball back over to them. The line in Oak Grove territory. 7:15 left to play in the game. OCS leading 16-14, ranked number 4 in the state, playing the number 7 ranked Oak Grove Tigers, the Dome finalist a year ago. Back to pass. No, he hands the ball off to Gordy. Gordy is hit and dropped by number 33, Mathis, and he only gains a yard to the 16-yard line. Well, Cruz checks out again. As you said, it's now 2nd down and 9. Split backfield behind Mike Graham, the quarterback. He rolls to the right side, flips a pass out to the right to Gordy, who drops the ball. A good defensive play on the far side by number 64. The Eagles have 2 downs to get 9 yards. As the single setback, the pro set formation. Slotted to the left side is Gordy. As Mike Graham goes back to pass, he's being rushed by Graham. Steps up, fires a pass. Towns leaps, catches the ball, and dives to the 1-yard line. What a play by Gary Towns. And Gary Towns gets the back. David Gordy, the running back. It is now first down and goal. OCS, here's the handoff. Gordy dives, touchdown! They have the power formation in again. Shannon and Eric Howell up front. Gordy behind the 2 big blockers. Mike Graham, the quarterback. Look for Gordy. Here's a handoff, straight play. It's the pitch back to Gordy. He does not get the 2 extra points. With 6:10 left to play in the game. The score, OCS 22. What? Well, we might intercept. That's a good kick. Well, Brown returns. It is 1st and 10. The ball at the 36-yard line. Here is Davis. Pitches the ball to Mathis. Mathis to the 39, the 40, and he's run out of bounds and finally tackled by Mike Graham at the 42-yard line. He gained 6 on the play. Second, Oldham to the left side. No one as the slot formation. Grimes to the left side. It is 2nd down and 4. Grimes is almost tackled, but he gets loose. He's to the 40, the 45-yard line, the 50, and he's finally flung out of bounds by Dennis Hill across marked at the 49-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Oak Grove. Only their 4th of the second half, but they're threatening now as they're driving inside Eagle territory. Straight handoff. Brown, who's stuck at the line of scrimmage, and he's pushed 3 yards back as Jerry Knowles makes the stop along with Matt Shepard and also Craig Gregory. And it is 2nd down and 11. The ball at the Eagle 49-yard line. Oak Grove has the ball moving left to right. Split backfield behind the quarterback. Davis pitches the ball to number 44, Jimmy Johnston, and he fumbles the football, and it is recovered by Eric Howe. And Eric Howe recovers the ball at the 50-yard line. And OCS, with the 6th turnover of the ball game, takes over at the 50. Killed Oak Grove. 4:41 left to play in the game. Graham now pitches the ball to Gordy. Gordy gets around the right side. He slips and falls at the 49. He loses a yard on the play. And it's 2nd down and 11. 59 OCS owns the ball and the lead. They want to keep the ball on the ground. 2nd down and 11. Mike Graham straight dive play. Shannon Howe, who breaks loose to the 45-yard line in Oak Grove territory. He gains 7 on the play. 3rd down and 4 to go. For the 1st down, Shannon Howe had a seam. Now trailing 22-14, Shannon Howell is the injured ball player, and Shannon is limping on play, and Oak Grove, of course, must hold the Eagles. Power formation football. Danny Edgar comes in place of Shannon Howell, and he does not have a timeout left as he tries to call it, but he doesn't have it. Now Mike Graham goes back under center. He's going to get a penalty if he doesn't hurry. He spins, hands the ball off to Gordy, who does not get the 1st down. It'll bring up 4th down and 3 as Gordy cracks the 45-yard line, gets to the 40 of the year. Here comes the rush. He gets it away. There's nobody back deep. Let's see if the Eagles can down it inside the 10. It rolls at the 10-yard line, and so Mike Graham gets a 34-yard punt. And over to 14. In a great game from Eagle Stadium. Grimes split far to the right side. He's covered by Ron Wade. Single setback is Brown. Back to pass goes Davis. Davis sets up, fires it over the middle. It is caught by Oldham, number 82, and he gains on the play 3 yards. It's 2nd down and 7. The clock continues to run. 2:36, 2nd down and 10. The ball at the 10-yard line. 2:05 left to play in the game. Oak Grove trailing 22-14. As OCS has put on the second half spurt. Back to pass goes Davis. He fires a long pass downfield. It is intercepted by Dennis Hill at the 40-yard line. Dennis Hill comes up with the 5th interception of the ball game for OCS. On 22-14. Mike Graham has the power I formation behind him. He barks out signals. He'll keep it on the ground. Gives the ball to Danny Edgar. And Edgar gets inside the 35-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 35. And Edgar gains 7 on the play at 2nd down and 4. The ball at the 35. Handoff Howell again. Howell has stumbled and Howell stumbles and falls. 1:18 left to play in the ball game. It's a mighty big play. Power I formation again behind quarterback Mike Graham, who undoubtedly will keep it on the ground. Mike Graham keeps the ball. He rolls out to the right side. He holds on to the ball for dear life, and he's slung to the turf at the 40-yard line by number 10, Johnny Ramsey. But it's good. And now Mike Graham comes in to punt. The line of scrimmage is the 40 of Oak Grove. 1:07 left to play in the ball game. Here is Oak Grove coming, and Graham gets a high spiraling kick. It's going to hit at the 20, and he bounces back, and it's killed at the 15-yard line. And so Graham gets off a 25-yard punt that time, but really it's exactly what he wanted to do, and then they own the football. Tony Davis sends out Grimes to the right side, and Oldham split far to the left. He goes straight back to pass. He fires the pass over the middle. It is incomplete. No, it's intercepted, and now they call it incomplete. Eric Howe dove for the ball, but the back judge said that to play. Oak Grove needs 85 yards to get back into this ball game. The Eagles have 3 deep defensive backs. Man in motion, Grimes to the left side. Going back to pass is Davis. Fires a pass to the left side. It is caught on the far side of the field, and he goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It'll bring up 1st down. 44 seconds left to play in the game. Back to pass, of course, goes Davis. Grimes is open on the right side as he's being chased. Davis sets up, fires left sideline. It is intercepted by Mike Graham. And Graham is out of bounds at the 40-yard line, and that will do it. OCS will win this. And he has to be the most valuable player tonight. As Mike Graham looks over the defense, he's going to just get the snap from his center, Sam Geiger. He falls on the football, and that might do it. 31 seconds, 30 seconds, and the clock is counting. OCS will go to 7-0. Oak Grove will fall to 5-2. Oak Grove 1-1 in district now, and watch.